Hi, Brockton residents. This is Mayor Robert Sullivan, and welcome to, believe it or not, the 49th episode of Our Brockton. And the title speaks for what it means. It's Our Brockton. It's our community. It's our home. It's our city of champions. And today I have a special guest, Mike Lambert, the Executive Director of BAT, which is Brockton Area Transit. Mike, thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
I really appreciate it. I mean, a lot of people that grew up in Brockton or visit Brockton, they see the BAT buses everywhere, right? So you are the executive director. Would you mind just maybe telling us a little bit about your background and then, really what's going on with BAT right now?
Sure. Thank you for having me.
Sure.
I've been at BAT for 6 years. And before that, I was at MassDOT in the MBTA. I studied transportation in grad school, so I'm happy to be here and working for BAT. BAT has been around for 50 years, started 1974. We serve Brockton and 11 surrounding communities, including Boston via our most popular route, which is to Ashmont MBTA station. We carry about 3 million customers a year, operate from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., except for the Ashmont route, which goes till midnight. And all of our routes go through downtown Brockton, terminating at the BAT Center, which is located right across from the commuter rail station and has its own parking garage.
Yeah, it's really great in there. In terms of some of the happenings right now with the BAT, you hear about the free fare program, and there's a lot going on. Could you just share to the viewership some of the things that BAT's working on and some of the things that's projected going into the summer months?
Sure. There are four major things going on. First, you just mentioned the free fare program. That's all of our big buses and all of our dial BAT service is free to customers. So if you see a bus driving by, feel free to hop on and check us out. Second, we just started a micro transit service connecting Rockland and Brockton. That's, for people who don't know, is like Uber and Lyft, app-based on-demand, door-to-door service. So hop on our website if you want to know more information about that.
And what is the website, Mike?
www.ridebat.com.
Ridebat.com.
And let's see, third, we just added service on both Saturdays and Sundays. It's our goal to make it possible or easy to live in Brockton or work in Brockton and not have a car, not rely on a car. And so to that end, we just doubled our Saturday frequencies and added Sunday morning service for the first time in our history.
That's great.
And those services have been very well received. We did almost 6,000 trips 2 Saturdays ago. So that's been great to see.
That's a huge amount of trips. And in terms of, say I've never ridden the BAT bus before, like if you're a new rider, what are some of the things you'd like to share with new riders, or even some veteran riders that have been on it? Like, what are some of the processes and procedures that would be helpful to ride the BAT bus?
Well, so first and most importantly, just like you did, don't be afraid to ask us questions. All of our drivers are very friendly. Our supervisors, anyone that you see wearing a BAT logo, feel free to ask a question. Second of all, our service is very, very safe. We think it's very easy to use. We only hire drivers with 3 or more years of experience. We have a rigorous training program. All of our buses are inspected at least twice a day and are cleaned every day. They're all fully accessible to people with walkers or wheelchairs. And we're also the only transit agency in the state that has an automated collision detection system. And so that will give drivers, sort of a beep and a flashing light if someone were to stop short in front or cross in front of their path. We also have cameras that provide blind spot detection for pedestrians and bicyclists. So all that being said, we do, like I said, we're on 3 million trips a year. We operate 200,000 hours a year, drive 2 million miles a year. So we do need customers to help us keep everybody safe. So when you're boarding the bus, feel free to take your time, but move as quickly as you can to a seat or to a safe place to stand. The bus will not start moving until you've found your spot. If you need more time, feel free to ask the driver to wait. And then at the end of your trip, if you have any complaints or compliments, all that information is posted on the bus. Feel free to reach out to us and let us know how things went.
And the notice that's posted on the bus, is it in multiple languages?
In multiple languages.
Great.
You can text us, you can call us, you can email us.
And if I didn't have those capabilities and I wanted to go to the bus depot, could I talk to someone from BAT there as well?
Of course, yep. We have
Okay,
customer service and we have a supervisor on site at all times.
great. In terms of what some municipalities in Massachusetts and across the country are doing, looking at electric vehicles, electric buses, is that something that you're contemplating at this time as well?
Great question. Yeah, we think Brockton's a great fit for electric buses. Our routes are run very frequently in and out in sort of short distances, which is good for electric buses. Electric buses run cleaner and quieter than their diesel counterparts. So it's our intention to have our first set of 5 electric buses on the road this fall. They'll have a new design, so keep your eye out for that.
That's great.
And from our perspective, as long as those buses work well, we have bought our last diesel bus ever, and
That's
we'll be
historic,
fully
huh?
electrified.
That's great. I also want to thank you because on the buses, on the exterior, the outside of the buses, there's always some ability to do some public service announcements. We came up with the marketing Where Better Begins in Brockton, right? And that was a collaboration with Eastern Bank Foundation and Metro South Chamber of Commerce. And you jumped right on that. And there's buses here that go around the city and beyond the city that have Where Better Begins. So I want to thank you. What if someone wanted to get some more information so they can go on the website, right? Are there printable routes online that people could print to see exactly where they needed to go?
Yep, we are. You can go on the website. You can come down to our office on Court Street, right by
Okay.
the BAT Center. All of our routes are on the Transit app, which is the most popular app in the country in terms
Okay.
of transit service. So that'll let you know exactly when the bus is arriving, wherever you are, and the fastest way to get to where you're going.
Great, great. Any last thoughts or any more information you want to share at this time? This was really helpful.
No, as you mentioned, we're very proud to be part of this community. We work very closely with Brockton and our surrounding towns. We're available to do sessions like this, to go out and talk to organizations, explain our services, how they can be accessed, what services we have available to nonprofits and community organizations to help get people onto the bus.
Yeah, I mean, I've been honored to work with you since I became mayor in January of 2020. And one example was we are spending a lot of the American Rescue money to expand the Council on Aging, the senior center, Mary Cruz Kennedy downtown across from the Y next to St. Patrick's. And they had temporarily relocated to the Shaw Center on the west side near Brockton High and the West Fire Station. And I had asked you, would it be possible to have a bus route to go right there, almost front door service? Without hesitation, you did it. So I want to thank you. It's helping our seniors. It's really helping Brockton as a whole. So thank you, Mike, for being on today. It's been my honor and privilege to have Mike Lambert, Executive Director of Brockton Area Transit, BAT. Again, I will be back in the near future with another esteemed guest. Really, the purpose of our show is to educate and inform the viewers. I want to thank you for tuning in. 49 episodes, so we'll do the 50th in the near future. Be well, stay safe, and we are better together here in the City of Champions. Bye-bye.